Bajow.
Woo! Look at that.
Bajow. And listen to this.
What?
I am conscious of the fact.
Oh, I thought you were making like gonna make some cool music.
Down,
Down, down, down, down, down, down, down, down, down, down, down, down, down, down, down.
Hello. Your internet friend, Jeffrey K. Horkrims, and however it came to be, you have fallen ass backwards into Twitch's brewing program, Acquisitions Intoxicated. I am joined, as almost always, by Acquisitions Intoxicated brewmaster Eric J. Benson, Edge Benson, the notorious EJB, Azerbaijan et al. What is the purpose of this show? I see you asking
I'd love to
yourself.
fucking know.
Listen, I've got an answer at the ready. I will dazzle my enemies with it by unsheathing it, which is to say, the purpose of this program is to give you that which you already own, the art and science of brewing. Of course, as you know, longtime enthusiasts know that we do everything we can to adhere to the hero's journey on this program. And as such, the ritual that we're about to undertake has very specific phases. First, we are going to take these grains, these humble grains, and elevate them within our crucible to manufacture a new. I love that. Hey, all right, I'm in. Let's get it done. It's like it's very Catholic.
Yeah.
It's like, is this what we're doing?
Okay.
Yep.
Well, oh, it's time to stand.
Yeah.
All
Let's do this.
Guys, it's time to kneel. Time to stand.
It's like a.
It's a fucking exercise. Let me tell you.
It's essentially
I lost
a religious.
weight.
It's a religious roller coaster.
But the thing is, like, when you're going through it, you're like checking, like with everybody else, like, oh, is it time to? Oh, it's time to stand.
This is
like
powerful.
Like everybody, like nobody knows when it's time to do it, but you follow suit, right?
Yeah, this is a powerful technology.
Yeah.
Anyway, the very first phase, we take these humble grains, we introduce them to this, we put them in the anvil, and the magic begins. Then,
That's a different device, Joe.
then we take this other device, and we put beer that we have already brewed in there. This week, it is the Sins of the Horkrims. A beverage made to punish me for not reading Discworld, even though I am now a Discworld enthusiast.
Took you fucking long enough.
So, well, I'm not saying that it didn't take me a long time. What I'm saying is that to punish me, it's like, what's the incentive for me to improve if the floggings sort of remain, in effect?
Well,
This is a lesson to not miss it the next time.
yeah, we're not going to make another one. The lesson is you stop the floggings. You just had to take your punches.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Basically, it's just like it can happen again at any time. That's why it's like this is what you could have.
Yeah.
This is what you can avoid next time by reading X books in however many months.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah. And how many have you read in the past month since East?
I read the one, but I consider myself an expert.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I consider myself an expert on the genre, and it's been my great pleasure. I can answer any questions that you have as long as they are
in that one
about
book.
that specific book, Guards. Anything else, please don't bring them to me. Anyway, let's.
Seems like it's time for another punishment beer.
Oh, God damn it, already. I've already fucked it up.
You got both books.
I should have just let it. I should have just done.
You had a flight there and back. You could have read them both in that time.
I see that now. Now. So what do we have going inside this instrument? This is a much smaller bag of grain than we have been putting in here.
Yeah, it's a wee bag of grain. Because remember, this is cobble water.
Oh, that's right. So this is meant to be. This is, speaking of Discworld, this is meant to be.
Yeah, it's only 3.8% ABV.
Simple.
It's a dark mild. Remember?
Oh, that's right. You know what though?
So cute.
It is not. Yeah, it is not a crazy build. But that does have.
Pyro, don't you bring that up.
Oh, that does have a good aroma, though. I mean, take a look at this.
Wow, look at that. How cool is that?
That is rich. Like, this is the stuff right here. And what dark malts did we end up flexing on him with?
No, I have Pyro. It was brown malt and roasted barley.
Oh. That is going to be good. That's just going to be wholesome. You know what I mean? And also,
Pyro, I just don't want any retroactive flogging.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm getting at.
But I mean, compare this basket to what we have been doing. Can you throw it to the front cam, Josh? Look at this. I mean, some of these other sacks rolled through pretty serious. This is, I mean, there's some grains in there, I guess. All right, now, Yakima hops,
the
ready
Fuggles.
to go.
I mean,
the classic.
Fuggles.
There's nothing wrong with it. That's the reason. There's a reason that it has been used. This is centuries.
Right.
Right?
I just want to drink beer with Fuggles in it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's fine. Oh, man. This is going to be...
A treat?
That particular, that mix of grains just has a really good chew, good sweet flavors.
It's got a great chew feel.
Yeah. It's toothsome.
Yeah.
All right, now, how many of these Fuggles are we talking about?
3/4 of an ounce.
Okay, can do.
So, take a whiff though. I mean, it's just, it's classic, right?
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, Fuggles is is Fuggles like the British noble hop, basically?
I guess you could that, like East Kent Goldings is another
East Kent Goldings,
classic,
these
right?
are their ritual, their brewing ritual involves these, because it's got like the black currant flavors and stuff.
Yeah, and it was funny, like I was talking to Lydia, who just got back from England. She's like, we just went from inn to inn to inn. I'm like,
yes,
I am so freaking jealous of that.
With that real ale.
Yeah.
With the pump
I'm like,
coming
that
up
sounds
from
like the best
basement.
vacation. I'm like,
I mean, that was when I was in Scotland with the fam. That's basically how we did it, right? Is that just pop in, and it's like you see how many they have. You can have 2 or 3 without it even being weird, because they're like 4 or below.
Yeah, it's great.
They're meant for you to enjoy, right?
Talp, don't you start it too. That is not a good beer name. I'm not.
I haven't even looked up to see what these rowdy gents are trying to infect the chat with.
Yep. Don't worry about it. Don't look up. Don't you?
We're safe.
I mean, they made a whole movie about it.
Really? Well, now I'm intrigued.
Don't look up. You know, the Leonardo DiCaprio. Jesus.
Yeah. All right. And they're having a great time up there. Yes, of course. Yeah, Drawing of the Dark, obviously.
What is it?
I stay pushing Drawing of the Dark.
Oh. Man, it's great.
That's Tim Powers. Tim Powers doesn't have any bad books. Tim Powers stays killing it.
I'm just going to live in this bag today.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the feed sack. Okay. Put our instruments back down here. I was so pleased to see that there is still some faux slayer in the fridge.
Not a lot left.
I know. I keep forgetting to grab it.
Shit's sold out.
I keep forgetting to grab it.
I love it.
This time, by God. You know what's funny? I keep looking online. Like I want to find like the Beer Advocate. I want to find like the review, like the person who's talking about like the lacy foam and stuff. Like I want to go in and see like the person fucking dialing it in.
I know.
Did we want to mention our Pico Trubs?
Oh, absolutely. Is there?
Show that probably the tube off if you pull the.
Oh, right. Just tilt it up.
Just take the top off,
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
and then you kind of lay it down, sort of.
Yeah. So our tube here is, oh Jesus Christ,
it's
it's
cracking.
even worse than I thought.
Looks like bamboo at this point.
Yeah, it does. It's cracked significantly at very regular intervals.
Yeah. So we got to figure a way to fix that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking a high temperature glass tube, maybe, like a.
Well, this part we could replace with human ingredients. We would just take out this seal, pop that in. That's.
Oh no, I mean just.
No. You just take out the tube.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
have been looking at a high temperature glass one. The only thing I'm wondering about is the slight angle on those, if that matters or not.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, you mean down at the end?
Yeah,
on
at
the
each
end.
end.
But that would not be difficult to.
We could cut it.
With those, yeah, exactly. The type of glass we'd be looking for, it'd be easy to get that cut. What concerns me.
You just get a glass cutter.
Yeah, exactly. All you would do would be to abrade it at that angle. But for me, the bigger issue is actually this part of the instrument here. You won't be able to see it going all the way down, but there's pretty significant cracks I can feel almost on the external portion of it here. And it's like flex tape, I think. I mean, you can make like a boat. I mean, it doesn't like sail forever.
They have those ones where you just like point the tip at it and it magically glues plastic and glass back together.
Say what?
You know.
Are you talking about a wand?
Yeah, these magic wands that you see on TV. As seen on TV.
Oh, I see. So if you're up very late, this is the type of commercial one sees.
I don't know about very late. I don't even know where I saw this. I don't even
Yeah, it sounds like maybe you were watching television very late. But
Dad.
It's all to the G. Listen, yeah, I mean, I have a pretty significant bank of dad level skills now. You can test them at your peril. But a length of stainless wouldn't work there. I mean, stainless would probably be fine too.
Stainless what? Oh, yeah, we could.
It would probably be fine.
I think the easy thing is we can we can get the glass tube and test it without the cut and see if it works.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's the easiest part. You know.
Cobble water. God, it's good. That's
pretty
that's
cool
just a
idea.
Good name.
I'm actually very excited for this beer.
Yeah, reasonable. Cobble wood.
It could happen at any time, Lag Demon, and that's what we have to deal with.
In its current state, will collapse and add crushed plastic. Listen,
we've drank worse.
I have told you before that, you know, when I put the vessel in there.
You need to start it, Jerry.
Shut up.
That's overrated, isn't it?
I got right to the end of the process.
You even said the name while you were looking at it.
Oh yeah, I got really excited.
Yeah.
But here, let me throw this on here. But no, I mean, typically when I put that thing in, I try to get a significant amount of scraping on the device. Precisely so, a little bit of shrapnel can enter the
right. Just for flavor.
The product.
Yeah.
It's a great experience.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't need to drink some plastic every now and then?
Exactly right. It's wholesome. All right, now are we ready to sin?
Sins of the Horse. So what was interesting about this is it's like a smash sour.
Yeah, because it's pretty lo-fi, right?
Just pale ale, 6-row.
Yeah.
And
6-row, okay.
Styrian Golden hops. And then we use Sour Batch Kids.
Yeast.
For the yeast.
Yee! Yee!
Oof. Wow, you yeeted that one.
Man, that's a tangy ass aroma. There you go. Something for your back?
Yeah.
I got lots of other things.
Something medicinal.
All the pains.
Oh, God, we do like the color, though.
Beautiful.
We really, really do like the color.
Look at that. That's a great shot, Josh.
It is pretty delightful that we have like a pretend Twitch pop.
Right?
Like, if you think about it, here you go. If you think about it, it's kind of cool. Right? I mean, I feel like it is lovely in color. And it smells more or less like one expects, but the 6-row against all the tangy sour stuff. I'll be curious to see if the structure doesn't help it a little bit. Let's see.
That's a sour. But it's not like punchy in the face.
No.
See, what I say, Josh, like this is something he can approach because it's not like super tart.
That's good. You know what it is? You know what broke me on the sours? It was when we went to Holy Mountain. Like Holy Mountain, where
their sours are great.
Well, exactly, but that dude came out and this motherfucker is like,
Colin was awesome.
He was so nice, and he was so fun to talk to. But he had brought out these crazy bottles from the cellar just while we were hanging out there with the Voodoo Ranger guys. Definitely go drinking with the Voodoo Ranger guys. You get to meet a lot of cool people. But basically, he was talking about, like, they have like a completely custom sour blend, but they're also like double fermenting. Like they're fermenting a beer and then they're coming at it with another batch. Like, it was crazy. But this, yeah, honestly, I think that 6-row actually helps here.
Yeah.
Because there's something for the sour to kick off of. Dude, this
really good.
Dude, this kicks ass.
I haven't even tasted it yet, but that smell is.
No, I want your review because you're fine with the sour, right?
I like really good sours.
Well,
Not, like I don't.
Yeah. I don't like the shit beer.
I don't.
yeah, I don't like
I don't like a
wastewater.
kombucha. I don't. It has to be like the right kind of.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, EMW, I did. In fact, I watched the trailer for the new Division DLC this morning. There's a new, it's an 8-player co-op mode where each team gets dropped into different parts of the level, and there's a new expertise thing. Back in the day in Destiny where it's like using the weapon actually built it up.
Oh yeah.
Expertise for all of your guns now. It's that. Oh man.
I'm gonna love it. I just have to break down and buy a computer.
Yeah.
Really freaking good.
I know, dude.
It's just barely soured.
I know. Brocha Pene, obviously good to see you, pal. Teke, hi. I have had some really scary, for some stuff, it sort of came back, Fat Baron, which I like. I think that was a fun mode. We have found it. I had a Flanders Red that I thought was pretty good, but in an attempt to instruct me, what this has taught me is that I need to just keep on keeping on.
What this tells us is that we need to try again. It's not sour enough. There's not enough punishment going on here.
I didn't say it. You didn't hear that out of my lips.
No, but I
remember who your friend in this studio is.
Exactly right. Now, I do think that the extra heft of the 6-row stands against the rest of some of
Right,
these
kind of
tastes.
balance it out.
Exactly, because I think regular pale would just sort of slip into the back, and then it would mostly be about that tang.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus, what a delight! Here, just so I'm not shit-faced, like what's the ABV?
I don't think it's that bad.
I can't like the fucking I was like 3.8.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
6.6.
6?
6.6.
All right.
Okay.
So about API. I mean, about
API.
API. I was listening to NPR on the way in. God, that makes it seem like I'm already drunk. I'm not. I'm a professional. No, the aroma is incredible. This should be nightmarish. Like it was designed. Imagine closing a person in Iron Maiden and having the voice from inside say, "You know what? Honestly, this isn't so bad." It's like these precisely eye level spikes are actually fine. Good, in fact. Now, exactly. Call Mike.
At least you know it's.
Good luck. That's good here. I actually
I
need
don't know
my.
if this is a good description, but it's like if you took some of the extra bitterness that you put in an IPA generally and
Oh,
add
yeah,
the
sure.
sour.
Yeah.
That's what it tastes like.
Yeah, it basically has an IPA profile.
Yeah.
We've just swapped that bitterness for the sour. Yep, that's actually really, really good. And it even looks the same. Like this whole experience is sublime. Now, I need my laptop.
Damn it.
Oh no, it's okay. I got it. I got it. In order to get
Unbelievable, right? This fucking
it should just
guy.
be be right out on the
You ask him to do one
shelf
thing.
there
He's got
on
one
the-
thing to bring
on
to
the
the
left.
show.
Oh no, it's
He doesn't have to bring the beer.
It's in the office.
He doesn't have to bring the freaking grains or the hops. I'm just saying, one fucking thing.
All right, now let's get it. Thank you, sir. All right, now we have big success.
Oh, the Pico's taking a Pico.
Yeah, has the leaking already begun? I think it's okay.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine. It's just a funny sound.
All right. Get this going. All right.
How you doing down there?
Marvelous.
Great.
marvelous.
I mean, we got
There
a nice
is-
spray going on in
There,
there.
yeah, it's got a.
Well, it's because
a
we
good stream.
Well, it's a league of their own.
Yeah.
I mean,
this is
it's a little
incredible.
different than normal, looks like.
Well, it's because there's not as much. This is like a grain bed that we haven't done in a long time because it's
So
shorter,
low.
so low,
Right?
Right.
Yeah, I guess, but I don't remember that spread, you know? It's.
Listen, I remember that
I
stream.
could compare it to something, but it would be inappropriate.
It's a little wide.
Yeah.
Listen, right now I don't see any water coming out of this thing, so we're all good.
Yeah, I don't see any water.
I think it's doing a better job than normal, actually.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like when you.
Let's break some more pieces off of it. See what the fuck happens.
But I mean, basically, it's like the upmarket spreader you might have like on your nice coffee maker. Yeah, Josh, that does look a little wide. That's several inches across. Thunder Nimbus, I didn't break anything. But no, for us, really, and there's multiple possible solutions, right? We just want to make sure that we have a pathway to keep doing our home
Demetrios,
brews.
the tube that got put in is a removal tube, not a tube that sprays water.
Yeah.
Imagine if this was what it's supposed to look like the entire time and we've just had it wrong.
Yeah, good times.
Yeah, but I mean, because you remember back in the day we had the Vortex,
Yeah.
right? And obviously we could use it for divination.
I mean, naturally, I think it's going to happen today. Something's going to happen.
No.
Not that fucking Ryan Hartman granule fissure, but
What is he in here?
no, I'm just making.
Okay, I don't
making
need that.
sure. I don't need that hex upon this Pico.
All right.
Brianish, don't you side with him? Just saying.
Yeah. You want to choose very strategically.
Blind Cleric, you too? Uh-huh.
Oh, really? At
We're gonna fucking take names.
At 2.
Start the list.
Yeah, InkyBot's ready to
Yeah.
go. We're already recording it. It knows exactly what's going on. Yeah, now it's pissing up a storm.
Holy shit.
Well, here. I want to put my mic in there just so people can hear what we're hearing. Here we go. Come on, you son of a
Sounds like
bitch.
a fish tank.
It do.
Whoa, look at that. That looks cool. You see that?
Ore flow.
What is that? That's like the fucking levee broke. That was
Power
cool.
flow. I like this better already.
Yeah. No high ABV beers again. This is too fun to watch. It is a little ASMR-y. Or ASMRO if you like the alcohol.
I definitely shocked myself.
Oh shit. Man, miss.
ASMR.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, we have to at least suggest the possibility of a brew cam. Oh, see, this is it, dude. This is an old school Vortex.
Yeah.
Take a look at what's going on up
I
here.
know.
Look at those gentle
You
grains.
missed the levee of grains breaking.
for
though.
real?
Yeah, it looked real cool.
Man, you know what? Railcrest, yeah, exactly. Where else are you going to get this? Nowhere else, probably. It's bad business.
Yeah, it's not a great
You shouldn't
business
do it.
model. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tomboy notes, we got it. Now, we have put some really, really nice stuff forward this last
Yeah, we got to do a fucking memorial stream once Knucklehead over here electrocutes himself to death. on a
Yeah, exactly.
brewing system.
Gonna die.
Yeah.
It really got a hold of me, Sauce. I'm not kidding. I don't even know I don't even know how it would have hurt me, but it did. It found a way. Oh,
He died like he lived.
Mike's message. Oh, here, hang on a second, Branish. Did he leave a message for me on the website? He knows that he has other ways to contact me, right? What? There's a whole page?
We have a page?
Well, here. Message to Jerry. Do you want to come over to my house tomorrow and play it Dungeons and Dragons: Warriors of the Eternal Sun on the Genesis. You can be in charge of the strategy guide. Well, here.
What the shit?
I'm definitely.
How do you say no to that?
I don't not want to do it. That's key. Well, here is what you can look at. I think it has a beautiful color. I don't know if I would call this level of opacity in the hazy spectrum.
I don't think so.
But
I mean,
Orion.
it's just unfiltered.
Oh, that's a great shot. It turned out quite good, Orion. So this was designed to scourge me. But the main thing the 6-row did was give the really simple grain bill the broad shoulders to manage the sour. I know, right? It's really good. God, that's really good. Jesus. Okay, now, having failed your attempt to scourge me, and indeed you've only increased my ardor for sours. Now that whole genre.
I don't want to fucking do more sours.
Now that whole genre is I'm immune to.
I mean,
You sure? You really want to go down that fucking path?
No.
sour cake's gonna be empty. We may as well fill it again.
Yeah, I guess
that way
that's
it
true.
can't be used for anything else.
Yeah, I think 54 is like our footer, right?
Yeah.
Except it's just like made of metal.
Yeah.
It's just a metal cylinder. All right, retroactive flogging is a theme this week. Absolutely not. So, but we do need tender hooks. We need precious hooks. Here, now, Sauce, did you know that the yeast that we use for this is called Sour Batch Kids? Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. Dude, look at these. Look at these happy grains
Yeah.
leaping. They're jumping in there. They're having a great time.
I don't know about the ones on the bottom.
Well, no, they're having a terrible time.
Yeah.
But we can't hear from them. I mean, up here on the top, they're capering, they're whirling. Yeah. It's exquisite.
Yeah.
Now, in terms of vibes, a demonic brew. We have done a couple brews in that thing. We had that Blood War beer. Do you remember
Oh,
that?
that was good.
Where it was just sort of, it was like they finally agree on something and then they destroy everything else.
Great.
Necrons, they can't.
I think we already did Necron beer.
I think it's entirely possible, but they can't do it. What about something sharp and pink for Rivenstone? If we're gonna do Rivenstone, we need to get our edible glitter back out.
Yeah, I don't know. We can't find it anymore. It's not for sale. I think it was a one-time thing.
Yeah, well, over at Micro Homebrew,
Yeah.
it's probably a little bit at the edge of what their clientele wants.
Or it ended up being toxic.
That
Yeah,
too.
it ended up being razor sharp.
I mean, I'm not throwing that out of the.
Ooh, we like aliens. Yeah, I think the beer potential in aliens is actually pretty significant. Green acid blood obviously is out there, but just the setting itself, all these like far-flung colonies and shit. Like I feel like there's opportunities for a kind of grim pragmatism in their beer.
We could do a Shadowrun beer. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, Shadowrun would make perfect sense. How much rice could we put in this thing?
Probably about 9 pounds.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like it would turn into glue
Yeah. Oh yeah.
pretty fast, right?
I'm not a fan of it. A rice beer. I mean, I shouldn't say that. There are good rice beers.
Oh, they're definitely good, but I mean Budweiser, right?
It gives you a fucking hell of a headache.
Oh, really? There's something doesn't get processed. The yeast doesn't eat something in it, and you end up with it's like a sulfite thing.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Sci-fi spin, yeah. Yeah, exactly right, Nickman. The Wayland Yutani beer, you gotta picture it, right? 13 years, yeah, exactly. It's 56-year ferment. Hurlg, oh yeah, nutmeg, yeah, nutmeg in beer is a whole thing. Around October, people start to think that pumpkin beers would be good, and I don't mind pumpkin beer, but
I don't mind pumpkin beer.
nutmeg is
fake
poison.
Pumpkin beer.
Yeah, exactly. Nutmeg is just, it builds up. It becomes a poison quickly. Aliens, Shadowrun, and Red Blood. I feel like that can be one of the things. If we choose Aliens, we can dial in further on that.
True.
Exactly. Original take. I mean, it's just like you have to think about, like, even in jail, I started getting really interested in, like, how innovative.
When you were in jail?
No. No. But how innovative, like, the cooking, like, there's this crazy thing.
Like jail wine.
Well, exactly. It's the things that you can get from the commissary.
Yeah, to make into other stuff. Yeah.
What can we convert? It's like playing a survival game, right? Where it's basically like, these are the mats, and then what can we put together? I saw a cheesecake made with, like, the insides of Oreos, where, like, the Oreos are I mean, it was
I could
crazy.
see that. That would be really good.
Oh no, it looked real good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a preemptive flog for sure.
What a weird, like, I like Brad's question. What would a post-apocalyptic beer be? But, like, the thing is, like, post-apocalyptic, I feel like you're just looking for fucking water. But, like, why would you?
Radioactive as hell.
Yeah.
But, like, why would you, like, could you make a beer? Would it make sense to even make a beer because it's dehydrating you?
Yeah.
Well,
but
would you have to go back to making beer because you don't have clean
For
water again,
sanitation.
like in the old days, right?
right? It's like I just heard a story this morning about a cholera epidemic in London, and the brew house is fine.
That makes sense.
Right? It ran like it was a nightmare.
Yeah.
Right? And then here at the brew house.
But technically, you have to boil the water anyway.
True.
So
But once it cools down,
know.
it's still
it's still sanitized.
yeah.
Listen, I'm not one to say we shouldn't make beer in the post-apocalyptic world. I'm just
Listen,
saying it's
you're going to be having a bad time. You want beer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that we have had bad times in the past, and beer was a constant companion, just like for our species. More meads than beers. Yes, that assumes
Yeah.
that the bees made it through.
Yeah, which probably unlikely.
And
We don't even know if they're going to make it through right now.
No, they have enough fucking problems, as it is. Now, Fallout, I don't mind. Let's take a look. Yeah, the main thing is that the bees they got huge and sentient. Yeah, now the bees are making mead. That's the situation. That's a whole new problem.
Well, fuck. That cuts the middleman out.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good for business.
Yeah, it'd be good for business.
Look at the color of that beer.
I know. I'm telling you, man. This dark mild, and this is just the first wash.
Yeah.
This dark mild is going to be out of control. As soon as the fuggles hit that, it's going to be out of control. 3 air conditioners. Brianish, what the hell's going on over there?
Damn. Well, after last summer, I'm thinking about getting.
Oh
air
yeah, it was gruesome.
Yeah.
It was gruesome.
I guess if they're small, you know.
Yeah, totally.
Single room air conditioners.
Yeah, true. Josephine, listen, don't act like you don't know who I am. You know perfectly well who I am.
What?
I said it was good business.
Oh.
And now I'm being shaped. Okay, now.
That's just straight.
So get the aroma off of that grain bed now.
I can only smell sour.
Here, come down here. Just get under there.
Get down there. Get your
stay
head in
there.
there.
Smells like wood. Oh, that doesn't sound great.
Yeah, it smells. It's very. Long story short, it's very good.
Yeah, it
no,
smells
don't
good.
clip it. In fact, it's the opposite. Yeah, Talp the Scott. When I was in your haunted land, it was bitter cold, and I still got a sunburn somehow. Like, it was cold. Like, wear all of your clothes cold, and I still got a sunburn.
Well, the thing is, we've never needed air conditioning until last year.
No, it's super uncommon here, actually.
But I don't want to go through another 5 days of 110-degree heat.
No, it was
that.
It was a shit show for sure.
Well, yeah, it doesn't help when you're stuck at home.
Exactly. Like,
yes.
Like you couldn't go to your friend's house with an AC because you could potentially have died.
Or go to a movie.
Yeah.
Right, which is like the classic. It's like very hot. Let's see a film.
Still haven't seen Doctor Strange in all.
Well, I haven't either. I'm ready to do it. Let's go get it this weekend. All right, they want the Shadow Run, which I mean,
This is
obviously
great.
Seattle themed.
So
right?
classic, never make a deal with a dragon vibe. Like so. Right. So we all know
that dragons are running shit. Like IRL.
Crimson, I only talk about the Genesis version of the Shadowrun game.
Because you're a bad person.
Because it's fucking 10 times better than the Super Nintendo version will ever be.
No,
that Super Nintendo version is
SNES
horseshit.
version was awesome.
Horseshit.
Fuck you.
Go back and play through the Genesis version. It's like
I wouldn't touch a Genesis with a 10-foot pole. I don't know. It's fine.
10-foot pole's probably fine.
yeah.
All right, now.
So now that we've gotten past that,
Yeah, obviously we had to get over the hump. Styles. Yeah, Plappy Waffle. That was such a strange era. That was such a strange era where you would do both, where both platforms would have a game, and it would be a different game.
Yeah, the Sega one was infinitely better.
Well, see, this is you know
That's
that like
not
you know that
true
Mike is
at
like
all.
a hardcore Genesis artisan.
And I want
right?
I have 2 versions of the Sega. Like I have 2 copies of the Sega game. I love it so much that I might just run.
Shining Force?
No, the Shadowrun game.
Oh, okay. There
I
you
might
go.
just run it over to his house. I just got a copy of Shining in the Darkness.
Oh yeah, well that's old school
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, he got hooked on another castle, and it keeps bringing stuff back.
Yeah, I love that place. It's literally right next to my house.
There's 2, I guess, right? Didn't you say there was one up north of me, and then there's one over on the east side?
They're 2, and they're really close to each other.
Oh, they're just
One's on Aurora, one's in kind of like the Alderwood Mall area.
Oh, okay. So it's like there's that point where it's like far enough north where it all kind of sinks back up again.
Yeah. But the one on Aurora is cool because it has a bar, pseudo bar, and pinball arcade in it.
Yeah. I wasn't able to get out because it was Mother's Day, but like Dave gave me a call. He was doing some birthday stuff at Jupiter, which I haven't been to, but I guess it's a pinball type bar.
Oh, cool.
I love that arcades are back, but almost exclusively for drunkards. Right?
It's great.
I like that.
Well, we used to go, and it used to be like sodas. Now we're older.
Oh, no, exactly.
Now it's beer.
Exactly right. But yeah, I mean, there are definitely video games like in bars and
Yeah,
like, it's a
barcades.
classic. Yeah, but there's a bunch. There's a bunch up here now. All right, now, so we need styles for this Shadowrun beer.
I think we need. Hold on, let's go. Before we do styles, let's
Yeah.
do a theme. I mean, there's a
inside
bajillion
Shadowrun. Yeah,
themes in Shadowrun that we can
true.
do. So like we could do one for a decker, right? We could do a fixer beer. You know, we could do a shaman beer. Like,
Do they call them fixers in Shadowrun too?
I think so.
I mostly played Cyberpunk. I played a little bit of Shadowrun, but for me, I mostly got to that through video games.
Oh, Mr. Johnson beer. Yeah. Oh, a rigger. That's it.
Yeah, because they had the new one that Harebrained Schemes. When I say new, I mean it's like years and years old now. But those new RPGs that they put on PC, and I think they got out to a couple other platforms now. Those are kind of nice.
Yeah, I mean
The
were
writing's
really
good.
They were like the SNES version,
Yeah, they were.
not like the shitty Genesis version.
They were
The
great.
only thing
They
that
were
looked
great.
good about the Genesis version was the hacking. That looked very.
Right, and then the ultimate scalability of role-playing your character, taking on as many Shadowruns as you wanted because you could find Mr. Johnsons in every city. You could go to actual cities in the books and hunt around and buy all different types of guns. Yeah, sure. Talk about an immersive, open-ended world RPG in the fucking
Sounds like
80s.
it didn't have a story and they just tacked some.
It actually had a great story.
Honestly, the story was quite rich.
Yeah.
Now,
I don't know. I never.
Faison, never drink with a dragon.
What
See,
did you do?
Faison's got it dialed in.
Look at this poll. What happened?
What the fuck happened to this poll?
You did this.
You dick!
Oh, no, I didn't do it. Listen, somebody's gonna get fired.
Is this ghostly, or is it Jack?
Jack.
You son of
That's
a bitch.
not me.
And Jack, you're done. If Sega doesn't win this,
Rough stuff.
How could Sega win? It's not even.
because it's amazing. The SNES was nothing compared to that Sega game.
That's not even true.
That's 100% true.
I don't know. I never played it.
Okay, so we got Riggers. We have got Street Samurai. Now, is there Never Drink with a Dragon? Is that the...
I mean, that sounds like the name of a fucking beer.
Yeah, I do.
That's like a corp beer. Because you know the dragons basically run the corpse.
Exactly. It's CEO tier.
Don't deal, you know. Thank you, Brad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. It's like text you can hear. Well, I know exactly how that... Yeah, it's either one, dude. It's either Sega.
Sega.
Yeah, it's either one of the two.
Well, you remember like when Sonic came out? It was it had the Sega.
The musical one. Yeah.
Aries micro brew.
Macro brew technology.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. So we have our you know, cyberpunk digital manipulator type. We have Street Samurai. So I just need one more theme, and then we can put it to a vote.
Wait, did you put Deckers in there?
Oh, that's right. Riggers, in that setting, riggers are distinct from...
Deckers are net runners.
Exactly.
Riggers are fixers.
They manipulate technology. Am I?
Huh? No. Riggers...
69, nice.
Like,
nice.
if you have a gun and you want to sell it to somebody, that's a rigger. Or if you need weapons, that's a rigger. They're your fixer.
Oh, here. So in
A decker is the net runner.
This is my thinking just from when I played that Harebrained Schemes one. So riggers are people who use data jacks, and in most cases a special type of cyberware called the rigger control to interface with vehicles and
Oh,
drones.
sorry. Yeah, never mind.
Oh, it's all to the G.
I'm wrong.
Well, it's from a million years ago.
Riggers are the drives. Yeah. Fixers are right. See, I wasn't wrong when I originally said that. Fixers are still fixers.
Yeah.
Riggers use technology to operate like machinery in the real
Yeah,
world.
exactly. And then deckers
Not
go.
like the naming's not confusing.
Yeah. And then deckers actually like jack in.
Yeah.
That's their role.
Yeah.
God damn it. Just poles over the other pole.
What the?
Get outta
Close
here, pole.
close your wicked pole.
Yeah. Fucking fiendish wrong pole. Piece of shit.
Close your dark pole. We can take it to the hoop. So the Land Raider is going to be on the
Oh yeah.
on the table. Got the las cannons,
twin.
twin linked. that takes
Two
me,
of them.
that takes me back.
Wow, Street Samurai's taken away with it. I mean, it's fun. It's your fighter class, right?
Well, yeah, but what's funny, like Baka, like rigger, it's a cool sci-fi concept, but like if you see people who actually pilot drones, like the modern version of that is you're wearing a headset with a full live, high quality stream from this camera, like way remote. Like that's already there. Well, how big a boy? Oh, so Crimson wants to see some demons,
No, Jerry wouldn't play more than 1,000 points.
some Bela Cor. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Well, we haven't played 40K in a minute. I'm worried I'm not gonna know how to do it. Oh no, we're gonna play Rain in Hell today. Kiko is just putting together some cabals, but it's not. The game is very easy to play,
Oh, totally.
and the
It's a delight.
the campaign stuff for it is really, really simple. But I was also, over the weekend, I was reading that Dead Zone. Like, I'm pretty up on the Dead Zone rules. Your learning game could actually be your first game. Like,
Yeah.
the mechanics of Dead Zone are not complex at all. It's like playing a video game, basically, like from a rules perspective. Compared to the stuff that we have played, it's gonna be just handfuls of plastic at each other, but like in exactly the right way. The scenarios are fun. Oh, yeah, Rain in Hell is too good.
Yeah.
I was blown away by it. Street Samurai.
Cool. What the hell is a Street Samurai beer?
Well, here, let me pull up from the Shadowrun wiki the most savory content. Street Samurai. Also, Street Sam, Sammy, or Razor Boy Girl. I like that.
Should we put Cherry Blossom in there? That could be good.
Is an archetypal shadow runner who specializes in physical combat. They are often heavily augmented with cyberware and or bioware to enhance their combat prowess and make a variety of weapons, or carry a variety of weapons to deal with any threat their groups encounter. Because of a reliance on some form of the wear, they are distinguished from the more rare magic-wielding martial combat experts known as adepts. They come from military, paramilitary, or corporate security backgrounds, but a street gang's culture of violence breeds street samurai of its own. Any situation that involves violence or overcoming physical defenses, such as assassination or sabotage, greatly benefits from a samurai's presence, although they are not known for subtlety. They are rarely social creatures. Their role as muscle leaves little room for it, and heavy augmentation causes others to experience an uncanny valley effect when interacting. They often adopt codes of honor, such as simply avoiding the death of bystanders, to more complex codes like Bushido, as a way of holding on to the humanity they are gradually exchanging for cyberware or bioware. That's really interesting.
Yeah, and you know what? What's kind of cool in the Sega Genesis version, you can become, you can pick a Street Samurai as your class.
Incredible.
Or, because it's like an RPG, like you can actually pick a Decker as your class or a Shaman as your class.
But it plays super different, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my understanding.
Yep.
That was for my benefit, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Now, but I do like the idea. So in Cyberpunk.
So I think like this. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Oh no, I'm just saying. Like in Cyberpunk, the way that it works there is, you know, you're just your characters are essentially on this steady creep to cyberpsychosis. If you're continuing to make money and you want to be ahead of the curve for who you're facing, that's sort of the path. And then eventually it's just trauma teams coming to fuck you up, and like essentially you become the bad guy more or less.
Right.
The idea that they replace that humanity that they're losing with an ethos, that's pretty sweet, honestly. Like I think that's pretty cool. Shadowrun again. I played Shadowrun, but I mostly played Cyberpunk. Because magic stuff, as soon as elves and dwarves get into it,
kind of takes that.
Well, no, I like the hook, but I'm saying that made it dangerous to have in the house.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Right? As soon as you start talking about magic and sorcery and dragons and shit, like that puts it in a context where I get in trouble for having it.
That's interesting. So it's funny because like I have friends that are very much like I only play Cyberpunk because I don't want elves and dragons in my Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Like it's like a crossover they don't want to see happen.
Well, yeah, and like hard sci-fi people are hard sci-fi people.
Right.
Right. I mean, they don't want to see those things mixed, but there's just interesting concepts when it comes in. There's interesting concepts, I think.
Okay. What was? Beer choices. I think like a Pilsner would be cool for this because it's just like, you're done with the run. Give me something light and refreshing.
Well, and
right. Oh, I've got a bullet hole through me. Just let me get something in there.
I'll just pour some of this on it, or it'll come out. But Pilsner is, like, to my mind, also the choice. Like when I was talking about this, like future pragmatism, very simple.
Yeah.
Right. Simple, classic, and also global.
Right.
Right. That world is a hyper-connected world.
Now, I also like the thought of a pale ale for the same reason, but we can play around with the pale ale.
Yeah.
Kind of like we're putting cyberware onto.
Or augmenting it.
We're augmenting it with other flavors.
Yeah.
Right? Or like
That's pretty.
fruits
That's
or
pretty.
something. You know?
That's pretty dorky, man. Like in the best possible way. We're gonna cybernetically augment a beverage.
Yeah.
Honestly, with our Wi-Fi driven brew robot, I mean, it's all pretty
cool.
We're getting on the fucking edge there. Yeah. Anyway, so Pilsner pale. We like pale. It's got the mod potential. What is the last one that might be interesting in there? Pale ale does taste good as well.
You want another one?
Yeah.
All right.
How dark that's got.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say.
Whoa,
man,
that's cool.
It is hit it again. Do you see those little grains swimming around in there? Belgian.
Yeah, we could do a Belgian.
Golden lager. Yeah, I mean Japanese lager would It's not a terrible idea, but lagering is a little bit more of a sophisticated process.
We have too much stuff lagering at the moment.
Yeah, there's too much. Yeah, like he said. Oh my gosh, Riled Crest. When I always talk about this place, but over in Melbourne there is this Mugen ramen place, and they offered they have like micro brews from Japan. There almost exclusively, and they had these yuzu IPAs
That's fascinating.
I think about them all the time.
They're pretty good.
Oh my gosh, yuzu. Oh man, I like kumquats also, but the yuzu just has this very specific type of citrus that is so good. My suspicion, Raucrest, is it's got to be quite common there, because I've seen it many times. Yeah, and certainly a portion of our fermentables could be rice as well. I mean, the whole shebang is crazy pants.
Yeah, but I think we already did that with the Cyberpunk beer we did.
That's true. Some of the same ground to cover there.
Yeah, I
Can
guess we
you
could
use like, because I know it's white rice flakes in the little thing we have, but can you use any rice? Like, could we use black rice or something like that? Something different, or red rice?
maybe.
Our flaked rice jar is actually empty.
What? Who ate it?
I've never even reached in here.
How did that empty? Like,
Weird.
we've
It might
never
have
actually opened that.
It might have gotten bugs, and so somebody tossed it.
Jack,
Bugs?
Yeah.
Jack.
It was full of bugs? What the fuck is going
I mean, 'cause
on?
that's what happens with rice. If
Oh
you don't
yeah, it's
wash
the
it-
classic, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Oh,
that's not flaked rice.
yeah.
That's just rice.
Anyway, yeah, but obviously you could use flaked rice. But no, you're right. Like a sweet black rice. You mean?
Yeah.
Ooh, God, wouldn't that be good?
I don't have another beer. I don't know what the fuck else.
Pilsner and Pale.
Yeah.
These are great choices.
Nothing else really.
Keep it in something sealed, but
Nothing else really seems to.
Well, the truth is, there's going to
Fit
be
with
lots
the-
of there's going to be lots of stuff we can mess with.
Street Samurai, yeah.
But yeah, the pail where we come in and say, hey, here's the spine of it, and then just start packing stuff onto there. Man, I might have to have another sip.
It's pretty good.
Might have to have another taste. Let's go over here.
it's an easy drinking beer.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
I can't believe it. Josh, I cannot. Like, I'm supposed to hate it.
Like, I would love just sitting out in the sun and drinking this. This is a good summer beer.
Yeah.
Woof. I'll let that one rest for a second.
Because that tartness makes it, like a little bit more on the fruity end even.
No, this is completely legit. That's another one that I would say we have the term obviously on the program, fest beer.
You lagered this sour by proxy? What the fuck is going on, Jack?
By proxy? What the hell does that mean?
What does that mean? Like, you just threw it in for
yeah.
shits and giggles?
Exactly. Yeah, Rex. Pilsner is exactly. There's a lot of reasons why Pilsner works.
Why did we
it got
lager?
lagered because you had to lager something else.
Oh,
Temperature thing.
It all just it just got placed in the same temperature environment.
It quote unquote got lagered.
So it fermented under other temperature conditions.
Why?
I think
Because we only have one.
only have the one
refrigerator,
fridge.
and you're supposed to start at a certain temperature and slowly move up with lagers, apparently.
But it's not a lager, it's a sour.
Oh yeah, exactly. What he's saying
You
is
only
that
have one refrigerator.
is that he used the same fridge to do it. Nothing bad happened to this beer. In fact, only good things happened to this beer.
Technically, it was probably already done by that time, but
Oh, it could be.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, why was it in a fridge until we're going to carbonate it? I don't know.
it was probably already done by then.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure it's Jack's fault somehow. This turned out great, and I blame you. Okay, so they want the pills, and I don't I don't hate it at all, because interesting. I don't hate it at all because it's perfect. That's the main reason I don't have a problem with it.
Okay, Phils.
Here, so Goblin Gnome, let me take a look at this novel-sized message. Jade rice has been infused with bamboo extract and is available in both short and medium grain varieties. When cooked, it becomes sticky and moist while maintaining an alluring light green hue. While it's being cooked, jade rice fills the room with an aroma of vanilla and bamboo. What? Is this... Is that from the Shadowrun book, or is that like a real rice? I can't tell. I feel like there's going to be stats.
Wow, that beer smells great now.
I feel like there's going to be stats after it. Does it not smell incredible?
Yeah.
Grug, yay, in reverse. Really? Yeah, but a rice that gets super gummy, I don't want to. I don't want that in the machine.
Okay, so let's get some digits, stats for this beer.
Yeah, exactly. Let's call it up.
Yeah, I don't want to break the machine any more than we have to.
It's already broken. It's fucked. All right, now we start with ABV.
Fucking Trent Reznor's been singing to it.
Exactly. Honestly, I'm surprised that they did not call me out on this earlier. Say that if I had only sung to the device and the grains within it,
They haven't been doing it.
perhaps some of those cracks.
Yeah, would have sealed themselves.
You know what I mean?
So ABV, usually 4.5 to 5.5, which is kind of neat because we can think of one as like prep for your run, like you're just getting a couple beers in you in case you get shot, and that 5.5 is like after you've been shot, you need a couple to
Yeah,
kind of soak up the pain,
exactly.
or the pain of the trauma team coming and taking
Yeah.
10% of your net worth. Maybe that's 4.5, somewhere in between.
Yeah. Well, now I have to sing. I don't know about that, Tro. Yeah. It's
the
a
dock
dock
wagon.
wagon.
Yeah,
It's a
sorry.
subscription. It's a subscription, right?
Yeah, you get it. It's like a
Band.
Fitbit.
Oh, nice. Yeah, because you meet the trauma team early on in the Cyberpunk video game. Man, that game is weird.
That's pretty good.
And there's a lot about it that I think is actually good.
Yeah, no, it's great.
But I need new story content.
Well, yeah.
And my fear, especially with like the announcement of the like Unreal Engine for Witcher, my fear is that they're just sort of trying to put it behind them.
Oh, I don't know because
Right?
I've seen a lot of really good takes on.
Oh, the new reviews are actually good. Like the re-reviews are like, hey, this isn't so bad.
Yeah.
But man, oh man. Oh, I was just gonna say, yeah, Brosephine, exactly right. 1554 is out of control. I talked to the New Belgium / Voodoo Ranger guys about it a lot when they were in town. It was like that was my first experience with like craft beer. Basically, it's so neat. Okay, 4.5 it is.
Pretty cool. So color, this is very easy. It's usually between 5 and 2. I mean, it's very light, right?
Yeah.
But we can do whatever we want. I mean, we could make it a little bit darker like blood because you've gotten shot a couple
Oh
times.
yeah, rust inside the container.
Yeah.
Here, so what's our baseline here?
2 to 5.
2. All right, here. Let's do like 2.
But remember, this could always change if we add like a fruit to this beer.
That's actually true. Here, so I'm going to do 2, 4, which I think is a significant jump, and 6.
Yeah.
Because we are going to be bolting odd stuff into this.
Right.
And we can't really guarantee. The only thing we can guarantee is that.
Very words, not numbers.
Watch this. It's fine. Watch this.
Let me tell you, if you played the Sega Genesis Shadowrun game,
Yeah, I would know right away.
You had choices of A, B, and C because that was your controller.
It's dialogue. Oh yeah. Right across the side. Yeah, God, I like the idea that there's a little metallic tang. Yeah, it's chromed on the outside, Piril. That doesn't mean it's chromed on the inside.
I'm just gonna start a stream of the old Shadowrun game, just to Sega version, just to really rub it into Josh.
Please do so. Now, Rylecrest, I had matcha, like matcha in beer broadly is a plus.
Oh, yeah.
Especially in light, crisp beers.
Yeah, I
It
like
is-
matcha to begin with. Like it's real good.
When I was little, my cousin Mike, they would come back from Japan. So Mike, and then on that side, his mom, my aunt Shochan, right? And he would tell me about like green tea ice cream, and like as a 7-year-old, I could not imagine
In that time frame, like in that era,
I couldn't picture it.
Yeah, that's
and now it's like you
fucking
go
wild.
over to Salt and Straw, and
Yeah.
they're fucking putting cheese and shit.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
matcha doesn't even rank.
Yeah.
666, the number of the beast. But this isn't data. Yes, matcha Kit Kats are beast for sure. All right, my finger's at the ready.
Oof. Okay, now it's taking off.
Nope, still a tie.
Son of a bitch!
Too early.
5. That's
Yeah.
what you get. It's 5.
Great.
Or is it add them together and it's 10?
You know it's not that. You wicked man.
Or subtract them and it's 2.
What if there's another mathematical operation we could do?
Right.
All right.
Okay, so bitterness is between 22 and 40. So what does that mean for a street samurai? Like you're hardened, like from fucking
Yes.
too many Johnsons fucking you over.
Yeah. I mean, I think
Right, like,
I think that's exactly
You're the
what
cigar smoking like guy in the fucking corner, like fuck this.
that's what the bitterness is,
Mr.
in my
Johnson,
opinion.
you get
It's
that
like, where are we at? Is it the first part where it's like you're making a name for yourself?
Yeah.
You're getting those lower level jobs.
Yeah.
Okay, take a look at that, folks. Yeah, wants to feel alive, go bitter. One of the few sensations left. Dude, they're ready for this theme. Grug, we're gonna be doing as soon as we wrap up this show, we're gonna reconfigure the studio for some war game stuff. If you have a question, obviously we'll be around.
I'm gonna get killed.
Well, I mean, we'll see. We'll see if the Zarekan dynasty can shrug off these mortals.
Those Necrons are nuts.
Well, I have like 2. God, this list is so weird. They keep lowering the points on Necron units.
Oh, just great. That's exactly what I need to hear.
So I got a lot. I was just like, what am I going to do with all these points? And I was just like,
I'm just gonna put more fucking Necrons.
I put all them. I didn't do 1,500 points because my units are so cheap now. So I just put them all in. That's not true, actually. But Crimson Kurenai, my Silent King is in the box, as is my Catacomb Command Barge.
Yeah, that's weird because I've got my Archaon built, and
Oh yeah,
I mean,
I'd love to see it. Yeah, that would be great. I feel like when we have that,
I'm saving it for a painting stream.
ho ho.
That's gonna be done on the painting stream.
Ho 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 ho. With all those weird heads, dude. That's gonna take multiple trips
Oh yeah.
to Mox or the GW store. You know that, right? Like I'm saying, like the Archaon, the model that I know. I'm saying like every one of the heads is like one of the different Chaos Gods. Like you're gonna need your entire paint range.
Did you see how many paints I bought the whole paint scheme for it?
Oh, okay.
It was
shit.
like 40 paints.
Like from the app.
Yeah, I went down the wish list. So I went to the video that Duncan did.
Yeah.
Got all the paints, put them into the Citadel wish list because it's incredibly easy.
Yeah.
And to Mox.
Yeah.
And then I just need that, and then here's $200 worth of paints later. Cool.
What's this painting stream you're talking about, Eric?
Next Monday at
It's
2
a
o'clock.
Fantasy. Oh, here you go.
No.
Oh, this is okay.
Oh, the fantasy's becoming reality.
Because we have bigger plans.
Oh yeah, But
than that.
next week we're going to start a paint along stream because I suck at painting.
That's not true.
But I know if I watch how to paint videos, I can paint pretty okay, and they come out really cool.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is like a paint along of. So next week we'll do my Chaos Warriors.
Yeah.
We're going to shoot out all the paints you need if you want to paint along, right? We'll tweet it out, and then
That's going to be great.
we'll sit there, watch the video to get how to paint.
Do the layer.
Video together,
Right.
and then just paint that layer of the Chaos Warriors. And then go to the next one, and then go to the next, and then we'll eventually have.
I want to watch that show.
Yeah.
That sounds
So that's
really good.
next Monday at 2.
All right, so 30 is where we got to.
Great.
All right, so
My first
it's right
project
in the middle.
is figuring out how to use Photoshop so I can make the
Ding dong.
ding dong to say what paints you need.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so fermentables. We got 2 right off the bat. We
Yeah.
can. This is a Pilsner. Oh, we got 3. We can go straight Pilsner.
Yeah. So
Classic.
classic,
Clean
sweet,
and crisp. We can go pale ale, which is going to be dry and clean and crisp. Or we can go the Copeland pale, which is going to be sweet and clean and crisp. This could be like the Copeland is kind of like starting to genetically alter yourself.
Well, yeah, exactly. Or it's like whatever has happened to these crops by then,
Yeah.
right? That's the super wheat that feeds the world.
Super wheat.
The layer of the ultra wheat. Try this. Oh, is that what? So that's why you need a vortex mixer, because you're sitting on so many pots.
Yeah. Did you see? Go check out my office. There's like fucking 100 pots in there now. It's ridiculous.
I can't wait. I think it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be awesome to watch. Because I watch a lot of those painting streams too, and I tend to get kind of intimidated. Kiko has actually warned me off of them.
Yeah.
Because I saw a couple of those, and it's just like, fuck, I can't do that.
Yeah. but like I know when I watch those how to paint videos, like then it comes out good, like the Adeptus Mechanicus ones that we did.
Oh yeah. That was great. When
Yeah.
you were just over at the house,
Yeah.
and we just had the
Like the
how to paint
iPad?
videos
Yeah.
running on the Surface or whatever.
Yeah, and like that made me feel like, oh my god, I could paint. So
Yeah.
that's what we're just gonna do.
Yeah,
We're just
one layer at a time.
literally follow a painting guide and learn how to paint because I can't.
Here we go. Copeland Pale.
Ooh, cool. Okay, so to this, do we want to add Pilsner or no?
Yeah,
it'll,
exactly.
it'll just balance it out, give it a more clean feeling.
Well, yes, I think that is true, Pirro. Oh my gosh. Dude, look at what's going on in
Whoa,
there.
that was a fucking kick and a punch.
Jeez.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the pole.
Oh no, I mean, yeah, it's going.
The pole is going
It's
nuts.
going that direction, but I'm talking about these grands.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, and I don't see any leakage out of the front of the device,
Oh.
which we must consider a positive development.
Yeah, I'm excited. I am really excited for this beer.
Oh man. Well, it is going to be good, but also it's like when there's more room in the thing.
Yeah,
when the water hits it, it's actually like it's moving the grains around in the solution, which I like. No, fat bear.
Grainal leakage.
Grainal
Grog, what
leakage.
the
This is even
fuck?
worse than the other thing
God
you
damn it.
insist on doing.
Grog
Seepage-
is just an alias for Hartman at this
seepage
point.
also bad.
Ooh.
Oh, JP Gotrokits, what an incredible.
We did have fun.
What an incredible moment to share with one another.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for saying nice things. Also, Uncle Adam, I think we are probably like friends IRL.
Yeah.
Because we went out drinking with him across the street at the Omni,
Yeah, he's a blast.
and
He's
I
just a
never
great person.
wanted to leave.
Yeah.
So our fantasy is, I hope we can get Uncle Adam out here.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be something?
That'd be a blast.
And he could, we know how to play because he taught us already, but it would be really fun to play,
Show off Reign of Hell. Yeah.
to show off his minis agnostic war game. It is special. Okay, wow.
What the
Dude,
fuck?
the call came from inside the house.
Jesus. You
Wicked man. They want the Pilsner in there too.
I like that.
I think that's right for the theme. The combo of Copeland and Pilsner is going to be flawless. That's it.
What was our ABV?
Well, nothing would bring me more pleasure than to reveal that the ABV is 4.5.
Okay. Now, do we want anything else in here defining taste from the grain
At the grain
side?
level.
Or do we want to add some like genetically modified pieces to it, like raspberries or strawberries or blueberries?
Oh, some other type of, I see. So some other type of dry addition?
Yeah.
That's
Oh no, not dried.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, dried.
Yeah. Something sterile in a
Like
a sachet.
orange, apricot. Like that could be the cybernetic like enhancement.
Exactly right, because we're bolting on stuff, and then we also, to a certain extent, we have to project. It's like the taste of banana. I don't even know if this is true. It's just the idea.
You don't know that we don't actually taste real bananas, right?
Right.
What you're getting at?
Yeah, exactly. And so, what is that after several more decades?
Supposedly the Nerd's banana is closer to the actual taste
This
of
is
banana.
what I have heard too.
Which is fucking wild.
Is that can't possibly be true?
It's true.
Really?
Fact. Yep. The fake banana flavor is closer to the actual banana flavor.
And what's fascinating, there is an online website that you can get. They got a couple of the seeds from that like seed storage vault, and you can get the actual banana, like the original tasting bananas now, but they're super expensive. Like it's like $100 for a bushel, right?
Hilarious.
I think it's brilliant.
Yeah. Banana apocalypse. Yeah, the Big Mike banana flavor, exactly. So, it's worth considering, what tastes might be coming along with these plants that we're using. Is there something that we might want to put in here?
So I think right now
that has a vibe.
We asked the question: do we want to just say add fruit additions, and leave it as is, or do we want to put other grain additions? Do we want a caramel addition? Do we want a chocolate addition, like a roasted part to this?
Yeah.
But I don't.
No, we'll just let them decide. They know. This is where we mention nutmeg. You can put your own nutmeg in the top
Yeah.
of your glass. A true street samurai has nutmeg with them at all times.
Yeah. I mean, it's just in your belt. Get shot, throw nutmeg in there.
Exactly. Honestly, it's probably not a terrible idea.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Blow it in their faces to get away.
Ooh, now you're thinking, Josh.
Man, wow, they're not fucking around with this fruit. Jesus. Built-in grinder. Exactly, the cyber grinder. It's right in the wrist.
Yeah.
Under Dogag,
Power pepper graters.
absolutely.
Shoot it out.
Under Dogag, nothing would bring me more pleasure. We are making a street samurai beer for Shadow Run.
Wow, Crimson.
Yeah, nutmeg is a lot of cooking has alchemical. What if we put candy in the beer?
Yeah, why not? We've done it.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Pirro, I think the conception is that we're putting in something. Any addition we're putting in is not what it would be in the future. It's just the actual drift of these plants.
Lou, I would love some sushi right now.
Oh man, wouldn't that work?
Just have,
Just put some right in there.
No, I just want to eat
Well
it.
with this beer.
I literally just want to eat it right now.
Oh, I'm just hungry.
Yeah, I'm just
and
hungry.
I want to eat lunch.
Yeah.
Fruit is in.
Great. Okay, so what kind of fruit? What do we look at? Think of like.
I've seen
is this
some-
a blueberry? Is it a
I
strawberry?
have seen some
a
wild
raspberry?
stuff. Yeah, I mean, The truth is, we could get yuzu from
Sure.
Wajmaya easy.
Yep.
You kumquat also.
Yeah, that's so good. Persimmon. That would actually be nice.
Cherry. Oh, cherry blossom. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, cherry is a good. Cherry would be a good. Cherry would be a good thematic vibe
Yeah.
in there. Oh yeah, Grug, you have to assume that somebody's putting a dash of soy in in this. Like, no, I can completely see it.
Pomegranate. That's kind of neat.
And it would give it a crazy color too.
Some wasabi.
Wasabi, like real wasabi.
Yeah.
Ooh, Japanese.
Like a chunk of it in there.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Oof.
Interesting.
I would love durian.
Well, I was gonna say you're a durian fan, aren't you, Josh? Like you're.
Well, I've never had plain durian by itself,
Oh, really?
but I've had things that are like durian ice cream and durian frozen yogurt. Amazing.
Yeah. Now plum, especially by way of plum wine, that is also super dialed in. In my mind, that's super dialed in. What's making me think about the soju that we had.
Oh, yeah.
It's like you have the red label, the red label,
Yep.
and there's not a flavor in here.
No, that's classic.
That's the classic.
Original. OG.
But the range.
Oh, yeah,
like,
once we
when
got the
when you go to
citron-
Palmy, when we went over to Palmy and they're like, oh yeah, what you want lychee?
Yeah.
You want orange? Like we have soju pop.
Yeah.
Basically.
Problem is, it's dangerous as hell.
Sub Bacon Bear. Oh no. It is hardcore. Man, you come out of there.
Yeah.
You come out of there screwed up.
Fucked.
You come out of there screwed up.
Ooh, cherry and plum seem to be going.
Let's see, not a fruit, but is there a world in which ube is a good beer additive? Absolutely. I would say that ube is actually having a moment,
Ube.
if you will.
Oh, let's see.
We got to go. Now, but the ube is huge. In fact, Dave.
Is it?
Yeah, Dave showed me this place. There's a Vietnamese coffee shop in Greenwood that specializes in ube in coffee,
Wow.
and it's completely legit because it's a very earthy sweet. The right beer could actually be a really good combo with it, I think. Oh yeah, ube makes perfect sense in a cake. I bet it was moist and dense, which is what we want. Grug, that's a blessing.
Ube.
That's a blessing. Just celebrate it. Now, plum. I think that is not one of the choices I would have put out, and I think that is really, really good idea.
I mean, what they really want is the Japanese sour plum.
Well, yeah, and those are not hard to get.
Yeah.
Japanese, they're dried. You get a huge bag of them.
Sure. Hope Jack's ready to make some puree because I'm not doing it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, well, Lag Demon, let's taste this one, see how it goes. Grug, this is the C Team. Oh, wrong side. This is the C Team shirt.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So what kind of, so we have a
We have a very nice,
crisp-
clean, crisp,
plum beer. So do we want to go with some tropical fruit
with a
hops?
rich, sweet. Yeah,
Or some stone fruit hops? Just straight up fruity?
yeah. I love that it's just a recognition that this is meant to be a balm. Like this is a comfort beverage, and it has the right notes.
Well, the one that I want to go for right away is El Dorado.
Yep. Mega stone fruit.
Stone fruit, bright tropical fruit flavors, aromas of pineapple, pear, watermelon, stone fruit. I mean, that's a classic.
I'm never gonna get tired of that. I mean, you could just go go ham on it with Citra, but Citra is very bright. Like compared to the plum, it's too bright. I wonder if we don't want actually something that seems boring on the surface, something like in the noble range that has like earthy spice.
Well, we could do that.
Right? Here, so tell me about this Amarillo.
It is sweet citrus that is orangey and a little bit of grapefruit.
Hoo-hoo. Yeah, that would kind of bounce off of that nice. The El Dorado is a little bit of a richer, syrupier sweet.
We could go with a sauce.
Yeah, let's just see what it is.
That's going to give you that earthy, herbal, and spicy flavor. Actually, it's typically used to make pilsners. So.
Yeah, it's in that vein. Like the only reason I hesitated to suggest it is because it's kind of standard, but inside something that has the plum element, this might be really good. Let me know what you think about that. Under Dog Egg, this is a pilsner. Yeah, a little bit of herbal bittering might be nice here, Dimitrios. Piro, too busy. We've just been too busy. I always think about it, though.
Yeah, the Ryan Hartman has a really great plan for it.
That's true, actually.
Yeah.
Barring that, typically, over the course of the show, it's easy to track down the recipe, though. We go into all of it.
Look at that.
Oh, hey, Sauce. So after this, we're gonna try some 40K. We haven't played it in a minute, so maybe we'll see to what extent I remember these rules.
Yeah.
But we have a few new toys on each of our sides that we have not had a chance to play. It's because once we started looking at Age of Sigmar,
Juxtapose, there is no imitation for Ryan Hartman.
no.
Not capable.
There's just the one. Oh, Neekman, that was a great show. That show fucking kicks ass. Hey, so when do the Rivenstone streams start? Lag Demon, I had a really cool conversation with Chris over at Broken Anvil Games, and he really enjoyed the stream that we did for them, and so he has basically said that he is going to give us he's going to have some terrain made for us, just as like a present. I know.
His terrain is nice.
Dude, how nice was his fucking
It
board?
was so fucking good.
No, so he's
And
gonna,
you know what? Perfect size. No overhang at all. Like it's like they knew.
No, and it has a wooden base, and so for us in the studio, it's perfect.
Yeah.
It holds the whole thing up.
Really cool.
Multiple pieces, those chunks. It's just whoa. Yes, no, Talp. That's actually the faction that Mike backed. So the odds of us seeing some Risen. I mean, I guess that means that Kiko would do Orcs, but honestly, or Oryx. But the truth is that he played Khador, and so Khador is very much big DPS, big chops. I think that he could enjoy that quite a lot. Yeah, I mean, we would just ask him, but I talked to him about doing a painting stream sometime, and he's down. He paints so fast, you guys. It's crazy. It's crazy how fast he paints. Like, do you remember those battle engines?
Yeah.
Like that era? So the battle engine for Everblight is like this tall. He did it in like 2.5 hours.
Jeez, that's amazing.
And it looks perfect. It looks studio ready.
So
like
cool.
this fucking guy, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he and Kiko are like the opposite. Kiko is about precision. Like, so
Yeah.
Kiko can reproduce the book, like the photography version of them
stupid.
exactly,
Good
and Mike paints it like a canvas.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Like it's thick. It's like a Monet. He gets big paint and he goes all
he does
over it.
not believe in the two thin coats.
No. He paints it. He paints it on there thick.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I think so too. Sauce. See, this is going to be great, guys.
Oh wow,
This is
cool.
going
All
to
right.
be so good.
I think we okay. So add hops.
Yeah, because that's a mild, nice.
What was our IBU?
The Ibu is 17.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Was it already ready to go?
No, I just didn't. I thought we were a little. I thought it was higher than
Hold on,
that.
did I write that here? Did I write the wrong number down? 17 does sound weird, doesn't it?
This sounds like a weird number. I don't remember that being on the poll.
Yeah.
I don't even remember that being on the
Revision.
poll.
I think that's not correct.
There was 4, 5, and 5.5 for one thing.
30. There we go. It was in the middle.
30.
It was in
okay,
the
yeah.
middle. That's
A lot
twice as
different.
much.
Yeah.
That's 2 times.
Yeah.
God, that's gonna be good. But no. It'd be so fun to roll to lure him back in.
Yeah.
And gosh, because the truth is, it would be a blast to teach him that game here in the studio.
Totally.
Right?
It's amazing.
Set up, and honestly, I think that nice terrain would actually be a huge draw, because he could crack through his minions, no doubt.
Right. So let's talk about some lagers. Yeast. First is going to be the classic German lager yeast, which is very malty and clean. I want to know what the hell a German lager. Ooh, Southern German lager. There we go. No. Lager.
German lager, malty and clean.
Malty and clean.
Delicious.
We could go with a Danish. This is crisp and dry.
Ooh. Honestly, that sounds very interesting.
A Danish sounds really good right now, too.
Doesn't it? Yes, also, let's eat a Danish. Let's eat pastries.
Or we could go with the Pilsen lager, which is going to be smooth and malty.
Would koji yeast make sense?
No.
Koji?
I don't know anything about it. Never even heard of it.
Yeah. We probably couldn't get it, unfortunately.
There you go. Yeah, JP, I completely understand. Before we got super busy, Eric and I were putting together some really, it had a good start. Like our downside, it's basically a war game system you can use Gunpla figures with. And someday, fucking someday.
Yeah. Someday.
What the hell is that supposed to say at the top there?
German lager.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, no,
Yeast Germal.
Exclamation Germal.
well, no, it's just
Yeast
supposed to be
Germal.
yes.
Yes, Germal.
It's just supposed to be yes. I don't know how that got pasted in there. Germal lager is not one of the types.
Dude, you want another beer?
No, clearly it's a problem.
Oh, White Labs makes a version? That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Digital? That's awesome.
Oh, God, digital punch and pie. That is interesting.
Yeah.
Let's keep that in mind for something in the future.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
No, Underdog Ag. We're not going to put any animals inside this. Jesus.
Gerbil lager.
Thermal lager. Dude, listen, the Danish got a hold of him. They're excited by that crisp dry. And I think that's, I didn't want to say anything, but I think that is correct.
Okay, so. All
All right,
what
now,
are we naming it?
Street Samurai, crisp, delicious lager, hints of plum, herbal and earthy spice. What are we thinking about? Name-wise. We got good stuff. I know it. I know you have these names ready to go. Brewshido?
Wow,
I like
awesome.
that. It's funny.
Plum Chummer. Now that
Plum
goes,
Chummer,
that
that's
goes,
great, Kern.
Oh, here. No, I have to use Brewshido
Wait,
instead.
wired reflexes? Awesome.
Yeah, Brewshido
Brewshido.
works better.
You're on the same shit.
I feel like Brewshido.
Got the same mouthfeel.
Yeah. Colt 2045. Awesome. Yo, Shimbrew? Holy shit.
Exactly. Underdog Ag, it's a combo platter. You guys were able to use your combo ability, and you knocked it in the stratosphere.
Yep.
Drunkelzahn.
The Mr. Johnson.
Ooh, rust in the blood.
Yeah, fun. Wired to pills. Cyber pills. Nice.
Yoji Imbibe. You
Oh.
nerds.
Pretty good. That's slick.
Damn.
Fixer. We like this.
Well, no, we don't. It's a fucking street samurai beer, not a fixer
Well, no,
beer.
it fixes. I'm just saying it's a repair.
I'm saying it's good. It's good if we do a fixer one.
We gotta save it.
Yeah.
Cyber
Your
drunk.
goggles. That's so dumb.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah,
Shadow rum. Jesus.
Dude, cyber drunk is like that's the apex. Well, here I got like 8 of these. I'm gonna wait for 2 seconds, and then, forever hold your peace, etc. Enjoy. We got great products here. We have an array of great products. We have a cyber. Sorry, Kika. All right. Yeah, there's some hot product in here. Plum Tremor, I have a affection for. But Brewshido and Cyberdrunk are kind of nice. But look, Rust in the Blood is actually starting to make a play. Let's see how this goes.
Rust in the Blood?
Rust in the Blood it's a good.
Yeah.
It's a good vibe. I think. Unfortunately, Brewshido is running away with it.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Everybody wants that Bushido Blade remake.
Exactly.
Yeah, right?
That game.
Who doesn't?
Exactly. God, that was wild shit. Wild shit.
Yeah, that was great. That was Neo Geo, right? No.
Bushido Blade? PS.
PS? Oh, yeah.
At least that's where I played it.
I'm thinking Samurai Showdown.
Yeah. That was Square, wasn't it?
Yeah, Bushido Blade, yeah.
They had a crazy run there for a while. They were just doing the weirdest shit on
Yeah.
PlayStation. Oh, it's cool stuff. It's cool stuff. Brewshido, there we go. All right, well, hey, listen. Here is the next. It was beautiful, Rex. Here's the next part of the story. So we are going to reconfigure this into an arena of battle. We will be back with our dice and miniatures in tow in mere moments. Don't go nowhere. Obviously, you feel free to use the restroom. Call your mother. But we're going to seize the machinery of the universe, get this thing popping. We'll be back with Thousand Suns versus Necrons, 1,000 points. Come see it. All right, ready? Huh! Rah, rah.